Welcome back to the show, everybody. Today we're going to take a look at a photo that was posted in the Arkansas Snake Identification Group. And we're going to discuss the species. We're going to discuss the behavior exhibited in this photo. So like I said, we're in the Arkansas Snake Identification Group. Go check them out if you're in Arkansas or if you're just interested in the snakes of that region. Dawn posted, ID please, think I know, but want to be sure. So, as we always do, we'll take a closer look at the snakes. Dark colored snakes with a hint of pattern. We can see some light markings going down the back of these snakes. These are sometimes referred to as chalk lines. And then you can just make out some pattern, some blotches here on the ends, at the end of the snake here. And then when we look at the head, we can clearly see the eyes from above. So if you've been following along, you know what that means. This is a non-venomous snake. And then the lip area under the eye there, kind of off whitish, yellowish color with some markings, those striped labial scales that we always talk about. So these are plain-bellied water snakes. Oh, and then you can see that yellowish, same color that's on the face. You can see that on the underside of the tail here at the end. So what are these snakes doing? Well, it is spring, and it's breeding season. It's breeding time. And that's exactly what these snakes are doing. Now, a lot of people don't know what mating snakes look like, or what do they do when they're mating. Well, it depends on the species. But a lot of species, mating isn't as exciting as people think. Now, in some snake species, the males will fight each other. They go into a sort of ritualistic combat where they'll raise up and they'll coil around each other and they'll try to pin the other snake to the ground. It's more of a test of strength, and a lot of people mistake that behavior for mating. In most species, mating isn't that dramatic. They usually just lay there like we see here. And then male snakes have a sexual organ called the hemipenis. And they'll usually lay on top of the female. The two tails will join. The sexual organs will emerge from the cloaca, which is the opening, and mate with the female. Now, in some snakes, mating can be a little bit more aggressive, such as coach whips, where the male will chase the female down and they'll have a little tussle, and the male sometimes will bite her, and sometimes it can get bloody. But in the plain-bellied water snake, this doesn't happen. Now, water snakes are known to form what's called a mating ball, where several males will attempt to mate with one female, but in this case, it's just a male and a female. Now, the female could go on and mate with another male or several other males as the breeding season continues here. So once again, these are plain-bellied water snakes, non-venomous. They feed heavily on amphibians and fish. But of course, like most snakes, they will bite if cornered, if they feel threatened, if they feel harassed. If you pick one of these guys up, you might take a bite. A bite from a large adult water snake can sting a little, can draw some blood, but once again, non-venomous. Bites from these snakes are not dangerous, meaning they won't send you to the hospital for any reason. Wash the bite like you would any other scratch. So thanks for watching. Hope you learned a little something today. Have a great day. See you next time for more snake education.